Gandang umaga sa inyong guys. Gandang umaga. Um, Today is October 11, 2021. And of course, meron tayong bagong news kasi it's a new week. So we're gonna start with new slides for today. So, oy, Kanabi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. First time I've actually, or I don't remember if I've seen you sa Bullgar before. So welcome to Bullgar. This is a news session na basically puro tabloid level stuff, and we're gonna comment on every news na pag-uusapan natin. Pansin nyo, medyo mababa pa boses ko. That's because it's just morning. This is my very, very early morning voice. Maya-maya wala na to. Mapapansin nyo yun. At the end of the stream, mataas na uli yung boses ko. Like, ganun. Exam day na ng buong Pilipinas. What do you mean? May delivery dumapo sa bubong. Nandito ka pala. Medyo hectic yung chat at the time kasi si Namire ay Uy, Leonatos, good morning. Uy. So, ngayon pala ang midterms week. Basically, is this hell week for students. So, welcome sa inyo. Actually, nagpapainit ako ng tubig para makapagkape. Don't worry guys. I'm gonna make sure na entertaining yung mga nakuha nating balita nitong over the weekend. Actually, tsaka kaninang umaga. Kumain na ba kayo? Exam kayo na exam? Baka wala naman yung mga tiyan nyo. Baka mamaya. Ayun, mahirap mag-exam ng gutom, guys. Just saying. Kaya ako pag nag-exam, lagi ako may bawon na skyflakes or kaya yung yung alam niyo yung Rebisco sandwich na may generic flavor, yung either dilaw, brown or pink or yung may filling na na makapal sa gitna. It's like skyflakes na may palaman. Yun lagi yung baon ko pag nag-exam ako dati. Hot silog. Oh wow, hot silog si Samka. Actually, may bentang sinangag ngayon yung nagtitinda ng food sa amin right outside. Pero mamaya na ako kakain after the stream. Hopefully, may sinangag pa by that time. Magkakape ako. So mamaya medyo titigil din tayo to prepare the coffee. Alright, so that being said, let's start na. Let's start our first news. So, ang first news natin ay medyo weird actually. So, umpisahan natin sa isang sobrang successful na hayop, which is here. A crypto trading hamster performs better than Warren Buffett and the S&P 500. So paano nangyari yon? So this hamster is Mr. Gox. Is a hamster who works out of what is possibly the most high-tech hamster cage in existence right now. It's designed so that when Mr. Gox runs on the hamster wheel, he can select among dozens of cryptocurrencies. And then, deciding between two tunnels, he chooses whether to buy or sell. According to the Twitch account for the hamster, his decision is sent over to a real trading platform, and yun nga, automated na yung trade. But what we can tell you is his portfolio is up by nearly 20% since he started trading in June. According to the person managing this hamster's account, na hanggang ngayon is anonymous pa rin. As of September 12, Mr. Gox was performing better than Bitcoin, the Nasdaq 100, and Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway, as well as the S&P 500. Ooh, damn. So while Mr. Gox's methodology is random at best, it does remind us that where people get their financial advice from is certainly changing. And in recent years, there's been more stock picking on Wall Street from bots. NPR's Planet Money even built its own 2017 that invested money based off President Donald Trump's tweets. So, basically, sabi lang, alam niyo yung animal oracles. Nangyari na yan. Actually, teka, saan to? Si Sayonara. Welcome to the stream, Sayonara. Hi, bye. And salamat daw sa PLDC, bumalik na yung time for Bullgar. Ano yan, actually kinausap ko sila. Pumunta ako sa PLDT. Sinabi ko, hoy, si Sayonara gusto manood ng Bullgar ngayong linggong to. Baka naman gusto nyo ayusin yung service nyo for the time. Oh, my cat is sneezing. Oh, wow. Sunod-sunod ah. Okay lang ba yan? Naku, may sipon yung pusa. I'm gonna have to medicate my cat later. May sipon, guys. Pati ang pusa ay sinisipon. Payong kalabaw. Mag-ingat sa mga pusa at sinisipon sila, which is weird. And kung kailan nagstay siya sa loob ng bahay. I mean, like, catch you! Oy! Wawa ka naman, gat! Mamaya papat, buti na lang, actually, my best friend is a veterinarian. Now that I think about it, like, most of my best friends are veterinarians. I have, like, my best friend, my best friend's wife, my other best friend, which I met from high school, and his wife is also a vet. So I have 4 best friends na veterinarians. So don't worry. They're covered. Okay. Catching, sabi ni Karabi. Di bale, madali na naman tanongin. Hey guys, my cat is sneezing. What do I do? Anyway, balik tayo sa news. It reminds me of yung tawag dito, yung animal oracles. Remember tong octopus from yung parang may flags. May flag sa aquarium. Tapos, kung anong flag yung kakapitan niya, yun daw yung mananalo na football team during the FIFA. That was Paul, no? Paul yung pangalan? Paul the Octopus. And I think hindi lang siya. Alam ko, mayroon pang isa parang, I think hamster naman, na kung anong keso yung kakainin niya. Yung mga plato, may flags ng bansa. Tapos, kung ano yung kakainan niya, yun daw yung mananalo na bansa. Ito, may request sa akin, Sayonara, pakis daw sa kuting. For me, cats are little devilish angels. I would not kiss a cat with a cold right now. Also, he's old and he's a guy. Medyo may siya. Kasi ang problema sa male cats, they have this personal space thingy. Which is weird kasi kapon na siya. It shouldn't be an issue. Pero, the cat has some parang personal bubble. Na if you get too close to him, he kinda gets pissed off. Yung iba walang problema. But I wouldn't kiss the others because Rasputin is an ass. And little shithead is a shithead. And Gray is too shy, so I can't approach her really. So, pero cat, I wouldn't really kiss cat. Cat would likely try to scratch me if I get too close. Alright. So, that's it. So, kung yung mga nagsasabi na yun nga, di ba sinasabi, yung crypto na yan, or actually trading in general, they're really difficult to, ang hirap aralin para sa akin ng trading. Buy low, sell high, ganyan. And yet, this hamster na medyo random yung galawan niya is outperforming yung mga people who spent years studying the market. So, anong takeaway natin dito? Ang takeaway natin dito is daya, chamba lang to. So, from something na medyo chambahan, from something na based na from something na medyo risky, punta tayo sa isa talagang nalagay sa panganib. Speaking of cats, guys, we've been speaking of cats anyway. Hamsters are pro traders. Okay, here we go. So, from something na ganyan, since napunta rin naman tayo sa pusa, tama-tama, segue na rin natin sa sunod kong balita, which is catastrophe averted as fans catch falling feline using a flag at American football game. So, paano nangyari dito, di ba? A cat has been saved by fans at an American football game in Miami after it plunged about 30 feet from an upper deck of the Hard Rock Stadium. So 30 feet is about somewhere around 10 meters in freedom units, in non-freedom units. Video footage showed the black and white feline apparently clinging by its claws to fabric on the front of the deck after it got stuck during the first quarter of Saturday's college game between number 22 Miami and Appalachian State. It fell about 9 meters to the lower level of the stadium. Holy crap, 9 meters, where fans used an American flag as a makeshift net to safely catch it. They were trying to grab it from above and they couldn't reach it. But they were scaring it downward, said Craig Cromer, a facilities manager at the University of Miami and season ticket holder, who with his wife Kimberly, brings the flag to each home game. So it hung there for a little while with its two front paws and then one paw, and then I was like, oh my goodness, it's coming soon. So see, Mr. Cromer unhooked the flag from the railing and the cat fell into it and was secured by the crowd before being taken away by stadium security workers. Miami coach Manny Diaz, whose team won 25-23, said he found out about the incident after the game and said, I don't know anything about that or what was going on. Okay, mabuti naman at yung pusa ay hindi naman tawag dito, hindi nasaktan. Pero based on personal experience and first-hand account, tsaka based na rin sa mga nabasa ko, I think 9 meters isn't really a problem for a cat unless the cat is super stupid. They have this mechanism na instinct na nila na magland ng tama. Remember yung the whole cats have 9 lives thing actually started because of their tendency to survive falling from or jumping from great heights. And there's also some physics involved na at some point their body is actually designed to withstand impact. Their body is actually designed to withstand impact from terminal velocity basically. So that means there comes a point na yung maximum acceleration. Alam niyo yung terminal velocity, right? Like when you start falling, that's as fast as you can go when you're falling down. A cat is usually capable of handling yung force or distributing yung force ng impact through their feet na it doesn't harm them. If anything, the higher they fall daw, mas malaki yung chance of survival nila because it gives them time to brace for the impact. Of course, I wouldn't throw cats off a building just to find out. Pero I'm not sure if this is a good thing or bad thing, but someone actually tried this during an experiment, a very disturbing experiment. This guy threw cats from different levels and nakita niya na the higher he goes, paunti ng pakaunti ang fatalities tsaka injuries. Yes, some cats died because they were thrown from some cats were didn't make a proper landing from like a certain height kasi there wasn't enough time for the cat to adjust their body. Yeah. So the value so yun. So guys, tama relevant. See, Bullgar is relevant. You are having an exam. I'm talking about physics and cats. So, diba? All right. By the way, guys, so habang naglilipat ako ng tawag dito, ng slides for the next news, can you share what subjects you're taking an exam right now? Is that kasi alam ko iba-ibang courses tayo rito. Yeah, and you're a STEM student. I don't know what a STEM student means. STEM student is like scientific, basta scientific, math, yung subject, diba? Mabenta ba pag STEM student? Mga ganun discipline, science, physics, chemistry. Yun, STEM student. Ganun nga diba? Ano nga yung kabaliktaran nun? Yung mga humanities, literature, ganun. Hindi rin alam ni Mama yun. Oh, graduate na daw si Sangka. Ako naging teacher ako, pero hindi masyadong ano sa amin yung yung mga ganyan terms at the time. Oh. Yung STEM yung alam ko, yung arts, hindi ko ano yung... Basta alam ko kasi, alam ko sabi, basta IAS subjects. Basta kung naandun sa CAS yung...
STEM is just science, tech, engineering.
Oo nga, yung kabaliktaran nga nun. Humanities lang talaga yun. Kasi sa amin, ang ano ko lang, basta lang CAS subjects. Tsaka yung isa. Midterm plates for drive. Ang inaaral ngayon ni Zanka is paano mag-farm sa Warframe right now. I think ina-unlock niya yung star chart. Anyway, punta tayo. So, from something na nalaglag, pero nasagip. Punta tayo sa something na nalaglag din, pero medyo natagalan bago mapunta sa tama. So, there we go. Wallet lost in early 1970s, returned to Kansas owner. So, police in Kansas said a wallet was returned to its owner had been missing since the early 1970s. So, grabe, hindi nawala. The Great Bend Police Department said in a Facebook post that a wallet recently was turned into the department by a member of the public. And officers found several items, including a social security card and a driver's license inside. Oh, although the license had expired in 1974. The department said officers were able to get into contact with the wallet's owner, who now lives in Lawrence, Saan yung Kansas? Okay. The owner told police he had lost the wallet in the early 1970s. Di ba? Ang cute naman. And you can see parang may squirrel na pattern yung yung wallet. If you look in closer, makikita niyo yung parang ukit. And the amazing thing about this wallet is actually the owner of the wallet shared the story na he made the wallet himself. Diba? Self-made pa yung wallet niya. Actually, I think may self-made wallet din si Farmer, pero ako wala. You can't expect me to make anything like this. So, di ba? Kay tagal, kumbaga, sabi nga, kay tagal na nitong nawala, babalik din nito. Sabi ni ano yun? Sino pangalan to? Sabi, si Gary V. Sabi sa kanina ni Gary V, kay tagal mo nang nawala, babalik ka rin. O, di ba? Sana all binabalikan, ganun ba? Hindi, actually, hindi dapat binabalikan lahat. May ibang iniiwan. Pero yung hugot na, pang after hours na yun, di ba? Okay. So, lipat tayo ngayon sa sunod nating balita. So, from something na natagalan bago makarating sa dapat niyang paglagyan, punta naman tayo dun sa nagmamadali na makarating sa patutunguhan. And this is British engineer takes the world's fastest lawn mower to 143.19 miles per hour. Okay. Lawn mower. A British man broke a Guinness World Record when he built a riding lawn mower that reaches a speed of 143.19 miles per hour. Ilan yon? 143.19 mph to kph to kph. 230 kilometers per hour. So, that's like twice the speed limit ng SLEX plus some more. So, definitely hindi niya tinesting sa EDSA to. Okay. So, let's see ano nangyari dito. Uy, nandito pala si Alona. Welcome, Alona. Welcome sa stream. Kumain ka na ba? Or nag-exams ka rin ba? Sige, mag-hello muna kayo dyan. Tapos, after this, medyo marami tayo ngayon na. Okay, sige. Yung mga iba pa sa comment section, magparamdam din kayo. Good morning lang. Or good evening, depende sa time zone kung nasan kayo. Feel free to let yourself known in the comment section. O, tinan mo, andyan na rin si Noir. Welcome, Noir. Oy, nakita ko kayo. Online kayo with Noir Takumi tsaka si Noir Laro. Naglalaro sila kagabi. Actually, gusto ko silang salihan, pero I was farming my own stuff. I'm not sure if, were you streaming last night, Noir? May kinakram din. Ako medyo gutom na rin ako. Pero di bale, Bullgar muna bago almusal. Preferably sabay, pero pag kumakain ako habang nagbabalita, napapatigil ng matagal. Anyway, balik tayo sa news. So si Tony Edwards, a mechanical engineer from St. Martin's, Shropshire, England, said he became interested in building the world's fastest lawnmower about 2 years ago. So,
Kasi actually use them to cut grass.
yun nga, yun ang importante. Does he use this to cut grass? I know that a guy from the UK had a record at one point at 96 miles per hour. And then, I think Honda had it at 116 miles per hour. And then a team from Norway did it at 132 miles per hour. And I thought I'd give it a try, he told the local news, which is the Shropshire Star. Edwards said he built the lawnmower from scratch, enlisting the help of a welding expert to help with some of the chassis work. The lawnmower is powered by a 1,300cc unit from a Suzuki motorcycle. So this is basically a litter bike, pero you built a lawnmower around it. Edwards said Guinness also stipulated that the lawnmower had to be able to actually cut grass. Otherwise, it's not a lawnmower, it's just a fancy motorcycle, right? And I had to send video to Guinness to prove that this was a lawnmower. Edwards' lawnmower reached a speed of 143.193 miles per hour when he took it for a spin at Elvington Airfield in New York, England. And he believes that the lawnmower can go faster, but it becomes more dangerous because the front wheels leave the ground, making steering especially difficult. Isn't that an understatement? Tawag dito? Well, first things first, why would you need a fast lawnmower? Is this for like... Okay.
Competitive.
Okay, alam niyo yung old trope na for... If the children do their chores, they get extra PlayStation, extra gaming time. Kasi sabi ng mga nanay parang, okay, magtabas ka ng damo or cut the lawnmower and then I'll give you extra in your allowance. Siguro ito yon. Siguro ito cut the grass and then you get extra allowance. I think ganito yung ganito yung naiisip nilang ganon. And it has to be fast. It has to be very fast. The faster I cut, the more I get paid. Okay, yung mga nagsa-sideline pag summer. Kids during summer nagvo-volunteer na I'm gonna cut the grass for you guys. Ganun. Aba, may umiiyak na bata sa labas. Tapos so I think ito yung perfect vehicle for that. So, okay, I cut your grass after mga 15 seconds. Okay, pay up. Tapos na yung bayad. Ang pinaka-importanting tanong is how's the steering though? How's the steering? I always wanted to ride the lawnmower. Pero kasi, kahit sa probinsya, yung mga lawn ng mga bahay doon, it's not big enough to justify yung nasasakyan na lawnmower. Ang uso dito, di ba, yung ditulak. Yung parang it's a stick with a rotating blade sa or weed whacker. Weed whacker also. Weed whacker na yung ginagamit dito. It's easier, pero guys, kung napaltek na kayo ng weed whacker, oh my god, if ever kayo napaltek ng weed whacker, you'll know when you know. Pag tinama kayo ng weed whacker, ma-update talaga.
Pero plastic yan.
Yeah, plastic yan. It's actually zip tie. It's actually zip tie na Dati, for some reason, may mga weed whacker na blades talaga yung yung umiikot na part. Pero yung mga bago ngayon, it's just bilog na may slots where you can add zip tie. Masakit tamaan ng weed whacker. Pero grabe yung amoy nung damo, yung pagkatapos mong tabasin, napakabango ng lawn after. Smell of morning, amoy freshly cut lawn. So, yan ang balita natin na regular. Pero of course, we're always saving the best for last. Which is... Florida Man! Florida Man! Florida Man! Si Florida Man, ang kaibigan ng walang kaibigan at taga-ape ng walang umaape. Ang ating favorite superhero from Florida. Tignan natin kung ano ang pinaka-latest na exploit ni Florida Man. And here we go! Tada! Florida Man taste for twerking and resisting an officer during traffic stop. Napaka astig talaga ng ating paboritong superhero. Okay, let's go. Where do we even start with this? A Florida man twerked for police officers after being pulled over last week. And he was tased and arrested on a series of charges. A bystander caught the entire interaction on video and later shared it to a social media where it has collected over 28,000 views. Deputies with the Citrus County Sheriff's Office pulled over a 57-year-old Richard Wolf on September 7 after medyo matagal na pala to, after he was caught using a median and left turning lane to pass cars. So basically nagkaroon siya ng traffic violation. He exited his vehicle upon being pulled over. So but when officers told him to return to his car, he refused. And he removed a knife from his waistband and threw it into the grass along the road. Okay, he's carrying a knife. And I'm not... medyo sus na agad yun, di ba? Oh, sus. Anyway, eventually, he did return to the car, but it wasn't an act of compliance. He decided to mock the officers by twerking in front of them. And when he was twerking, he said, "What are you scared of? I got knives, you got a gun." Ha! Okay. Medyo nyo rin saan to. Actually, hindi ko siya binal. And a video of the exchange was recorded and shared to Facebook. Showing that the Florida man was bending over. He's placing his hands on the road and he's twerking. And then he kept mocking the officers for 20 seconds before walking towards the middle of the road and dropping to his knees. And then he stood up and twerked again. Okay. Guys, this guy, his power is too much. His power is out of control. Grabe yung makatwerk nun. And of course, the officers basically had enough of Florida man, so they used a stun gun to tase him. And then actually he stood up and he tried to flee after getting tased. And then so he had to be tased a second time. Guys. So then pag si Florida man talaga kailangan i-double tap pagdating sa ganyan. He's so powerful, he had to be tasered twice. And eto nga, in-interview si sheriff na in charge sa office. And sabi lang ng sheriff, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Great self-control by the arresting officer. Okay. Okay, so si Florida man ay na-charge ng reckless driving, resisting an officer without violence. Okay, at least without violence. And failure to stop, fleeing a law enforcement, tsaka yung traffic violation. Okay, he's currently being held on a $3,500 bond. So, salute to Florida man for providing content to this channel. Pero guys, payong kalabaw ko lang guys. Kung magtutwerk kayo, wag sa police guys. Kung hindi kayo ay makukuryente, not once, but twice. So yon ang pinakahuling exploit ni Florida man ay babalita natin. There will be more at Wednesday for this one. Pero punta na tayo sa pinaka bullshit na balita because this is a bull in the news. Now it's a bull reading the horoscope. Mabigat kaya ang readings natin para sa mga tropa. By the way, sa mga bago sa channel, actually, this isn't really more of a horoscope. Actually, part ng horoscope dito is trying to make sense doon sa mga slides na meron na nahuhugot ko. Kasi it's mostly a horoscope commentary. At first, I thought payong kalabaw siya. Like, I'm gonna read, and then yung payong kalabaw, I'm gonna say different, unrelated, hopefully funny na horoscope reading. Pero ang nangyayari, like after several Bulgars, na-realize ko this has evolved into a react channel basically. Kasi yung mga hugot nung nagsulat ng horoscope ay parang, or yung mga patama nung nagsulat ng horoscope ay parang masyadong yabay. Di ba nga yung huling session namin, legit yung mga nandito last episode, parang sabi, di ba after hours dapat yan? Ganon. So, mag-start tayo sa una nating I forgot. I think I did change the slides for this one. I think I did. So, kambing. Okay. So, unang horoscope natin ay kambing, also known as Ed. Kasi, di ba ito yun? Hello, Benjo. Welcome to the stream. Saktong-sakto. Kaka-start lang namin ng horoscope. So, may exam ka rin ba? Guys, ang dami niyo exam. Kaya ako, hindi na ako nag-exam eh. Kaya, ano tawag dito? Hindi na ako nag-exam ngayon. Ang exam, actually, technically, may exam pa rin ako during training kapag may mga bagong trabaho, ganun. Anyway, so ito ang ating horoscope for si Kambing, March 21 to April 19. So, plot twist. Sabi, ito horoscope to, hindi ako nagsulat nito. A seemingly predictable partnership could head into uncharted. Wait. This is a weekend. Let's go for the Monday reading. Privacy please. Today's Moon Neptune face-off could trigger a craving for solitude. You might be knee-deep in a project that requires your full concentration or just in the mood for reflection. Guys, I think patama sa inyo lahat to eh. It could trigger craving for solitude. You might be knee-deep in a project that requires your full concentration. Full concentration, not part, full. And instead of half-heartedly going through the motions on the social front, take a rain check or reschedule. You won't be doing others any favor by forcing yourself to participate. Save it for when you're able to truly present and enjoy yourself. Yun ang sabi sa horoscope. Sabi basically dito, hoy, ba't kayo nag-e-exam habang nakikinig sa Bullgar? Tama yan. Yun yung sabi ng horoscope, bakit kayo nakikinig sa Bullgar habang nag-exam? Pero ang payong kalabaw ko, pagpatuloy nyo lang yan at tataas ang grades nyo. Ha? I'm not a bad influence. I'm a Carabao influence. Tsaka huwag kayong mag-alala. At the end of the day, Carabao lang malakas. Ang payong kalabaw ko lang, guys, huwag nyong pilitin ang sarili nyo pagdating sa inuman. Kasi, yun yung sabi dito, say, you won't be doing any favors by forcing yourself to participate. Tama naman ako. Tama naman yan. Ako mahilig ako sa inuman, pero hindi ako mamimilit na uminom ka. Kasi, based on experience at sa mga taong malakas ng inuman, alam nyo to guys, sa mga tomador dito. Pag ang isang tropa ay pinilit makisabay sa inyo, hassle para sa iba. Kasi malamang sa malamang, mamayang gabi, sila yung laseng, sila yung nagsusuka, sila yung kailangang alagaan at iuwi. So, payong kalabaw. Don't force yourself pagdating sa inyo. Yun, ang horoscope reading para sa Kambing, March 21 to April 19. So, next natin na horoscope is Only You. Okay, sige. Sinong makakapag-explain kung bakit only ito? Bibigyan ko kayo ng isang minuto. Pero habang hinuhulaan nyo kung bakit only you ang horoscope na to. Kung bakit only you lang ang horoscope na to. Habang ko yan, ay ako naman, babasahin ko na yung horoscope. Pag-isipan nyo yan. Shortcuts won't get you there any faster Wait. Monday, weekend to. Sorry. Nakano pala. Gets ni Alona to. Gets ni Alona. Okay, sige. Hindi. Alamin niyo muna to. Sige, so habang pinifigure out niyo yung thumbnail, babasahin ko na, okay? Get your head out of the clouds today. Propping people up on pedestals will be easy to do thanks to an opposition between the moon and illusory Neptune. While you revel in the warm fuzzies, remember that people aren't perfect. Make room for all facets of their personalities. And conflict on some level is inevitable, even in solid and happy relationships. What's important is how you navigate the bumps. So basically, yun yung sabi sa horoscope. Pero tawag dito, payong kalabaw ko lang basically is, ang sinasabi lang naman ng reading is, guys, ito na ang tamang panahon para pumili ng Oshi. Sabi dito, propping people up on pedestals will be easy to do, di ba? And tandaan, remember that people aren't perfect, guys. So yung mga Oshi nyo, guys, may mga bad sides din yan. Unless ang Oshi nyo ay si Muscle, then wala siyang bad side. Puro good side, tsaka chill sides lang, okay? So, yun ang payong kalabaw ko. Tandaan nyo lang, hindi lahat perfect. Ako lang. Tsaka si Crony siguro. Pero, dibs kasi siya dun sa unang claim niya yun eh. Anyway, so, bakit nga ba ito? Bakit only you? Kasi syempre, cow lang. Ayoko na, mamamatay na ako sa iya. Okay. Next tayo. I'm not gonna let you, dyan. Okay, so next tayo from only you. Tawag dito. Putang umaga. I'm sorry, Miri, but at least galing ka sa beach to. So, okay lang yan. Okay, next tayo dito. Kambal Tuko from May 21 to June 20. Maminata mo ba to? Taurus?
I don't get it.
Kasi ikaw lang.
Oh my God. No! It's too early.
Pare-pareho kayo na sinasabi ang agang-aga. Ano yan? Pati si Farmer like, it's too early. Okay, so this time, Kambal Tuko, May 21 to June 20. Okay. Was Nyapi. Nyapi-wapi. Welcome to stream. Okay, so reading natin for Kambal Tuko na pinanganak nung May 21 to June 20. The here and now is where it's at today, Gemini. A face-off between the moon and Neptune obscures your future with a certain someone. Oh my God, nag-after hours na naman tong si taga-sulat natin. Instead of driving yourself mad trying to anticipate where things are, lap up the loving or lustful vibes that are happening. It's hard to predict the staying power of this bond, but it really doesn't matter. This person has come into your life for a reason. Be open to learning the lessons this dynamic will bring. Oh, this is so... Medyo malandi ngayon ang ating So last time medyo matindi yung hugot. This time, malandi. Malandi ang ating manghuhula ngayong Lunes.
Last time for a while.
May pa-lastful yun nga eh. May pa-lastful vibe pa oh. Pero nga, ang main takeaway dito, yung sentence na instead of driving yourself mad, trying to anticipate where things are headed, lap up the loving or lustful vibes that are happening. Basically, if you get into a relationship, huwag kang masyadong mamroblema na, what if I mess up? Magagalit siya sa akin and then this relationship won't last. No. The best thing to do is to enjoy the moment. Be like, holy shit, I'm in a relationship right now. Let's get the most out of this. Yun ang tamang asta pag meron ka ng pag meron ka ng special someone. At malay mo, 'di ba? If you're enjoying your relationship, mas madalas na mas magiging masaya yung relationship. You're gonna have happy days and more importantly, happy nights. And when you have happy nights, malamang sa malamang, at the end of the day, hindi ka na Virgo! Yay! Okay. Next natin is, okay guys, alam ko ine-expect nyo something na medyo nakakainis pagdating sa sunod na slide. Pero this time, dun tayo sa nakaka-relax naman. Akala nyo puro negative ako lagi. Ito, may positive naman akong sasabihin tungkol dito sa next slide natin, which is Pampa-High Blood. So, from June 21 to July 22. This is a putok-batok basically. So, alam niyo na to, kung if you know your horoscopes, you know what this is. And where did you leave those rose-colored glasses again? Wow, tayo pa. Galit yung manghuhula natin, guys. Our resident oracle is galit and may pinaghuhula. Where did you leave those rose-colored glasses? It will be easy to slide down the slope of negativity today, but only if you choose to go there. Ooh. Instead of feeding pessimistic thoughts, assume an attitude of gratitude. Oh, try na ganun. Diba? Or at least find one thing to be grateful about. A Neptune opposition promises an emotional day, but you don't have to drown in fluctuating moods and sentiments. Believe it or not, you can uncover joy. All you have to do is open your eyes and look around. Oh, mabigat ang reading natin para sa mga pampaputok-batok kasi masakit. Mabigat din sa tiyan yung nasa picture eh. Actually, sarap nito kung tanghali. Alam mo I can't even imagine eating this. So, payong kalabaw ko lang basically is huwag kang masyadong madrama today. Instead, tingin ka sa mga contacts list mo. Lalo na sa Twitter, wag ka masyadong magdadrama kasi hindi magandang magdrama. Lalo na sa mga hindi mo naman ka-close. Yung nakausap mo lang ilang beses sa Twitter, close na kayo, at nagdadrama ka na. What? Ano ka? And instead of doing that, actually focus on certain things. All you have to do is open your eyes and look around. May hobbies, pampalipas oras. May mga opportunities na pwede mong pagbuksan ng bagong hobbies na papalipas oras din. More importantly, you have to talk to the people who actually want to talk to you to develop good friendships. At malay mo, di ba, makita mo na doon yung hinahanap na kasiyahan, di ba? Yun ang payong kalabaw ko para sa mga Pampa-High Blood. Ay, isa pala, huli kong payong kalabaw. Alam nyo, gumamit kayo ng gunting. Yung likod ng gunting na may ngipin, kapag yung pincers nito, o kaya yung pambote, actually pwede nyo pukpukin yung mga bottle opener. Actually, di ba mabigat yung hawakan nun? Tawag dito, pwede mong pukpukin yung paan nitong alimango. Saka nyo buksan yung laman. Sa halip na nagpapakahirap kayo sundutin nyo ng toothpick yung Easy, it's fast, it's convenient. And more importantly, hindi kayo nabibitin kasi sobrang tagal kainin ng That's it. Yan ang payong kalabaw ko for Pampa-High Blood. Punta tayo sa next horoscope natin. Ito, madali lang to. Kung kayo ay Pinoy, alam nyo to. Next horoscope natin is Joey from July 23 to August 22. Ito, para sa mga kumukuha ng exam actually. Napansin nyo ba na ang horoscope natin na wala naman talagang pakialam tayo sa birthday? Nandun lang sa mga para kung sino yung nasa ganong sitwasyon. So, this time para sa mga nag-exam, beware the second guessing syndrome today, guys. An opposition between emotional moon and smoke and mirrors Neptune could make you question your own convictions. So basically, you might even question how much people really care. Don't torture yourself obsessing over a problem. Exam na naman to. And, di ba? And don't subject other people to a deep discussion about it. O basically, huwag kayo mag-uusap habang nag-exam. Baka mapagalitan kayo. Ano na ba? And ayun, tawag dito. Okay, ito. After this, settle back into your personal power by engaging in activities that bring you joy. Dance, paint, write poetry, or dust off your guitar. Ang daming pinatamaan dun sa sentence na. Activate your creative side and you will be back to your old self. Oh, basically ang sabi dito, hindi daw kayo tao ngayon kasi exam ngayon. Also, huwag kayong mag-alinlangan sa mga sagot nyo sa exam. At dyan nag-uumpisa ang pagkakamali. Kwento ko lang sa inyo, marami akong exams na namali yung sagot ko dahil binago ko yung original kong sagot. And of course, payong kalabaw, kapag nanghula kayo, wag na kayong magdalawang isip sa hula nyo. Lalo na kung multiple choice yan or true or false. Pero kapag modified true or false yan, wag nyo nang hulaan, mapapahiya lang kayo. Or essay, nako, yung mga bagay na mahirap hulaan, yung mga essay tsaka mga show your solutions. Pero kung multiple choice lang yan, tsaka true or false, wala, easy. The answer is always C for Carabao. Pag mali, sabihin nyo sa akin, kung magre-reklamo ako sa teacher nyo, oy, bakit mali yung multiple choice? Bakit hindi C for Carabao yung sagot? Diba? So, yan. That being said, yan ang horoscope natin for Joey. Ngayon, next natin. When in doubt, say yes or true. Pag multiple choice, ang sagot mo true. Which one of this is the powerhouse of the cell? Blah, 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 blah. Ang sagot mo, true. So, ayun. Wag na magdalawang isip. Just commit. And, of course, yung sunod na horoscope, lagi natin ginagawang punchline. And that's sometimes mean. But funny though. So, this time, we're gonna be something. Ito, hindi nyo na-expect siguro to, diba? Sanmig plus Ginebra. Aba! First time, hindi punchline yung mga punchline. So, dito ay mga pinanganak ng August 23 to September 22. So, San Miguel, tsaka Ginebra. Hindi ka naggaganto na weak. Get out of here, weak shit.
But that's beautiful. Oh my God!
So, guys, you just witnessed my farmer son kind of flipping out.
Wag.
So,
Babawiin ko yung kape mo.
ano babawiin mo yung kape mo? Wala na, nalawayan ko na to. Akin na to. So, anyway, ito, seize the negative self-talk, guys. Seize the negative self-talk. If people aren't acknowledging your gifts, don't sulk or seek out further validation. Oh, grabe, magpatama to sa mga Sanmig plus Ginebra. Redirect your focus to yourself and nurture your own autonomy. While engaging in new activities may trigger anxiety, you'll get through it. When you take a step back, you give others the space to come closer to you. The worthy ones will long for your presence and seek you out. Absence truly can make the heart grow fonder, so back off and see what happens. Bakit naman puro ganito ang reading natin ngayong araw na to? Umpisa. Anyway, so yun lang yun. Negative self-talk. Kakasabi lang natin kanina, di ba? Huwag magdrama. Hindi trip ng tao ang mga taong mahilig magdrama. Kasi,
pero wag din positive vibes.
oh, okay. I get na bawal yung bawal yung toxic positivity. I don't like toxic positivity. Pero syempre meron din namang alam ko may mga kilala kayo na sobra rin naman yung negativity na parang araw-araw na lang may himutok. So, 'di ba? So, tsaka, yun pa, lagi mong ipinipresenta dun sa ibang tao na, malungkot ako. Tetesting ko, malungkot ako, farmer. Malungkot ako, I'm sad. Comfort me.
Kukurutin kita.
Okay, so wag na ako kurtinan niya. So, bago ako ma-injure, balik tayo. Yun nga, pwede ka namang umatras eh. You know, you don't always have to let people, yun nga, you don't always have to be At, more importantly, that's emotional manipulation, guys. Yung pagiging sad boy. Yung sad boy galawan. Emotional manipulation yan. Magdadrama ka to get sympathy. Tapos diba, ang nun is, kawawa naman yung kawawa naman yung pinagbubuntungan mo kasi wala silang choice kundi i-comfort ka. 'Di ba? Kasi pag hindi ka niya kinomfort, ang labas nun sila masama. And take a step back. Hayaan mong lumapit ang mga tao sa'yo na and remember, yung people na lalapit sa'yo kapag hindi ka masyadong forward sa ganyan, those are the OGs. Yun yung mga tao na talagang concerned sa'yo. Kasi, di ba, hahabulin ka ng mga taong gusto ka talagang habulin. Di ba? And absence truly can make the heart grow fonder. So, back off yun. Back off, guys. Yun. Mabigat yung Kaya nga meron tayong San Mig plus Ginebra para dyan. Alright, so enough of that. Doon na tayo dito sa sunod natin, which is sinungaling. Pinanganak ng September 23 to October 22, sinungaling yan. It's always 10 units higher, 'di ba? So that's why it's a liar, sinungaling. 'Di ba, guys? Sino may sabing honest to, 'di ba? This is so sinungaling. So guys, sasakalin ko na talaga yung nagsulat ng horoscope ngayon. So emotions are bound to bubble to the surface today. So don't fight them. The more you try to control or suppress your feelings, the stronger they'll get. Honor what's there by facing any fear or discomfort head on. It's only then that you'll be able to liberate yourself. Rather than ruminating in silence, the best plan of attack is to talk it out with a trusted confidant. Giving a voice to what you're experiencing makes it that much easier to... Sasakalin ko tong kanina sabi niya, wag kang masyadong madrama. This time naman, sabi, humanap ka ng tao na paglalabasan ng himutok ng sama ng loob mo. Abay, niloloko tayo nitong Niloloko tayo nitong hive na to. Okay. Guys, ano gagawin natin? Sasakalin na ba natin tong writer na to? Sobrang contradicting dun sa previous Wala. Teka, nag-iingay yung Discord ko. Quit ko muna ang Discord ko. So basically, kung kanina sabi, huwag kang masyadong labas ng laba. Huwag mong ilabas. Dito naman, ilabas mo na. Yung unang shot, ginawa ko naman lahat. Pero ang payong kalabaw ko dito, guys, pag kayo ay tutungtong sa sinungaling, tandaan nyo, yung kasinungalingan niya, probably because siguro nakasapatos ka, gano'n, baka mabigat yung suot mong damit, baka may wallet ka pa, okay, cellphone na lang, kasi yung wallet minsan hindi mabigat, ouch. Sakali na kuha ng bago, actually, baka nga kailangan kumuha ng bago magsusulat ng horoscope. Ginagago na tayo ng ating fortune teller. Okay, so that's it for Sinungaling, September 23 to October 22. So, dito tayo para sa mga League of Legends players, si Skarner, pinanganak ng October 23 to November 21. Tignan natin ang Monday. Ayan, medyo maayos na yung boses ko kasi hindi na ako tulog. ang relevant sa picture ng reading, you can run but you can't hide, Scorpio. Feel free to fantasize about starting fresh elsewhere with new friends. Remember the expression, wherever you go, there. Sasakalin ko talaga to. Remember the expression, wherever you go, there you are. Hayop lang. If you want to break this pattern, start by looking in the mirror. You had a role in this, even if your only crime was pretending to be okay with something that bugged you from the start. Okay, before you bolt, you might as well try to address the conflict directly. That authenticity is what satisfying relationships are made of. And that is what you want, right? Wow. Okay. Then, ko lang yung bagay yung you can't run but you can't hide. Kasi, naalala ko, when I was playing League of Legends, si Skarner, mabilis kumilos yan. So, kahit anong takas pa sa kanya, aabutan sa kanya. Pero doon tayo sa doon sa sinabi ni kung sino man yung nagsulat na to. Wag kang magpanggap, basically. Wag kang magpanggap na masaya ka. Kasi kahit anong mo, hindi mo using fake it till you make it kung may emotional baggage ka. It just happens na, uy, andito pala si Arane. Arane, Arane is my newest sibling. Hihilahin ka ni Skarner. Ganyan, you can't run but you can't hide. And, yun nga, start by looking in the mirror, look to yourself. Kung ano yung nag-hold back sa'yo, i-address mo muna before trying out something else. Kasi if you try to yung move on na hindi mo in-address yung problems mo, it's just gonna come back to you. Parang si Skarner. Pag tinry mong takasan without dealing with him, kakapitan ka niya. At hindi ka makakapag-progress, mamamatay ka, mare-report ka pa for feeding. So, always try to address the conflict before moving on. That said, yun ang reading natin para sa mga pinanganak sa sign ni Skarner. And, dahil dyan, punta tayo sa sunod natin na horoscope. Si Robin Hoof, na pinanganak ng November 22 to December 21. Under Saturdays, actually next week bala ko si Sun King yung ilagay dito sa sign na to. Okay, under Saturday, okay, mali, weekend to. Punta tayo sa Monday natin na reading. You've identified some lofty goals and you're ready to dive in head first. But be careful, are you putting the cart before the horse? Under today's Moon Neptune face-off, tasks that seem simple could be a lot more complex than you expect. So before you fire off a knee-jerk yes, get real about what this mission is and actually going to take to pull off. Okay, we hate to stick a pin in your balloon, but knowing what you're getting yourself into is the only way you'll enjoy this from start to finish. Basically, kung may idea ka, does it sound like a good idea? If yes, don't just do it. Aralin mo muna kung talagang ayos siya. Ito yung para I guess patama to para sa mga nag-a-Axie Infinity at mga nag-NFT na iba. Marami. Kasi pansin ko sa Facebook usong-uso yung Axie na yan. Ewan ko kung uso pa rin siya ngayon kasi medyo decline na siya. Pero I've heard about people actually taking out loans para makapag-Axie. And that might sound like a good idea sa umpisa. Kasi di ba, maglalaro ka lang, kumikita ka ng mga ganito karami. Pero remember, that thing is volatile as hell. I think dumating yung point na, I think, magkano na lang daw siya? 4, 5 pesos. Hindi ako masyadong updated sa ganon. Pero yun nga, kung meron kang idea, wag basta-basta susugod. Pag-isipan mo ng mabuti. Especially pag magko-confess. Huwag sumabang bahay. Pag you wanna get on with the partner, pag-isipan mo muna. Baka mamaya, hindi pala kayo nasa same page. Alamin nyo na, always plan your approach before executing it. Diba? Kasi otherwise, baka bad ending ang yung thing na gusto mong i-enjoy, baka mamaya maging dahilan kung bakit malungkot ka.
Stop.
3 pesos nga. Ano yan? Yung pusa. Okay. Little shithead is doing something stupid.
Down.
Yan. So, payo rin sa mga pusa, kung may gagawin kayo, isipin nyo muna pag kayo nakabutan ni Farmer. Ayan, napagalitan tuloy si Little Shithead. Akit kasi ng akyat sa piano. Anyway, so that is it for Robin Hoof. Punta tayo sunod sa not sure kung nandito yung iba. Alon, pasensya na. Pero thank you for your sacrifice. Andito is Kambangus, December 22 to January 21. Kasi laging ine-expect ni Alon na nasa Pisces siya. So, what a surprise! Ito na pala sa horoscope na pinanganak ng December 22 to January 21. Sabi dito, not everything is as it appears, Capricorn. You know you're missing a key piece of the puzzle, but nobody's willing to fess up yet. Instead of pushing for the whole truth, take a step back. Applying pressure will only make people clam up more. If you want them to be vulnerable, you'll have to drop your guard too. Your softer side sends the message that you can be trusted with sensitive information. No judging allowed. sabi mo kasi, I just did what, what had to be done. So, yun, yung mga pinanganak ng, this is basically, sabi, instead of pushing for the whole truth, take a step back. Huwag kang mamilit. Ito naman, para naman to, di ba, kanina may mga naghihimutok. Kanina may naghihimutok. Ngayon naman, ito naman ay para sa mga taong pinaghihimutokan. Or yung para mga taong naghahanap na naghihimutok. Basically, huwag mong pilitin kung di naman talaga siya open. Tawag dito. Kasi ang nangyayari na, ang lalabas na, ikaw pa yung pakialamera, ikaw pa yung masama. So, don't apply pressure. If you want them to be vulnerable, you'll have to drop your guard too. Oo nga naman, equal exchange. Kung sa tingin mo, parang kung sa tingin mo naman, tawag dito? Kung gusto mong magbigay ng advice, or basta kung may gusto kang gawing kung may gusto kang i-offer do sa isang tao, may gusto kang kunin sa isang tao, dapat syempre may kapalit. Parang ganito, ako may problema din ako, ganyan. May problema ka, gusto mong mag-open up, ako may problema din ako. That time, pareho na tayo nag-expose din ako, patas lang. Hindi this isn't blackmail, 'di ba? Parang ganon. Actually, ganun din ako sa mga sa mga tropa ko eh. Parang kapag meron silang if they feel vulnerable and gusto nilang maghimutok. I also make sure na na ipaalam sa kanila na we're on equal standing by saying something, by exposing my faults din. Kunwari ako, simpleng pogi lang, hindi ako ganun ka-perfecto. Gwapo lang ako, makisig, tsaka pero hindi ako perfect. Kaya we're equals, I'm willing to reach out to you guys. Parang ganun. Wag kang biglang i-enter sa buhay ng tao like, okay, I am this guy who is objectively better than you, so I will give you advice. That's one of the easiest ways to come off as a douchebag. So let us not do that. Okay? Yun ang payong kalabaw ko para sa mga kambangus. Kambangus. Kambingus. Okay, next natin is, actually, hindi ko to binago from last week. Ang binago ko lang yung slide. Pero it still applies. I hate doing this. From January 22 to February 18. So, check natin ang anong reading sa Lunes. Do not disturb. You may feel like retreating from the world under today's low-key Moon-Neptune opposition. Even social butterflies need to rest their wings. If you're still processing your feelings, don't let people pressure you to discuss the matter. Carve out quiet me, myself, and I time to reflect, meditate, journalize, or take a long walk. Always, if you're gonna voice your concern, only do that to a wise sounding board. Make sure you can trust them to hold this information in confidence. So, balik na naman tayo sa naghihimutok. Sino ba nagsulat nito? Kung makahugot, wagas, tsaka consistent lagi. So, ganito yun. Kung gusto mo maghimutok, make sure na naghihimutok ka sa taong ka-close mo, hindi sa total stranger. Make sure you can trust them to hold this information in confidence, because mamaya yung kinukwentuhan mo, hindi pala kayo close, ichinismis ka na. Diba? Yung pala, I'm insecure, my PP is small. Parang ganon. Tapos yung pala, yung kinukwentuhan mo, hindi mo naman pala friends. Hindi nga kayo mutual sa Twitter, di ba? Sino ba to? Guys, may nagsabi sa akin, maliit daw yung pototoys to. Di ba? Ikinalat pa nila na may maliit yung pototoys mo, di ba? So, always make sure you trust the people na nakapag-bend na, di ba? Hindi yung random lang. And that's what I was saying. Huwag mo ko i-chismis. Pero yun nga sinasabi ko, kapag ikaw ay maghihimutok ng legit. Maghihimutok ng legit hindi yung sad boy galawan to. Kung maghihimutok ka ng mabigat na problema, make sure na close kayo ng pinagreklamuhan mo. Otherwise, that's like telling a stranger their problem. Tsaka it's just weird, no? Hindi kayo close, bigla kang sasabihan ng problema. Oh, sino ka? Diba? So, ayun. Yun ang payong kalabaw ko for I hate doing this. And of course, last but not least, and probably I would say this is the best so far kasi ito yung nakaka-addict. This is probably second to putok batok. This is the next one. Addicting substance. From February 19 to March 19. This shit good, bro. Yun na lang masabi ko. Tawag dito. Di ba nakaka-addict to? Random stranger, what do I do with this info? Di ba? Ang weird pag ganon. Anyway, when does generosity cross the line into enabling? Oh, okay, with the moon opposing your ruler Neptune, you could find yourself in some blurry territory. Although you hate to see a loved one struggle, what message are you sending by rushing in for the save? By not letting them experience the consequence of their action, you could bolster a behavior that needs to change. Ayan na po! Letting go isn't the same as abandoning people, but it is one way you might help someone grow today. Ito na nga yung sinasabi ko. Ito naman ay para sa mga target ng pinaghihimutukan. Pag merong naghimutok sa inyo, guys, wag kayong always na, no? I get it na may mga safe space na ganyan, di ba? Pero wag nyong isipin na responsibilidad nyo na tulungan yung tao, di ba? Yung nga, na responsibilidad yung tao kapag may naghihimutok sa inyo. Kasi di ba, ang nangyayari kasi minsan, especially yung mga pag nagagalawang sad boy. Pag nagagalawang sad boy yan, naghahanap lang yan ng sympathy.
Depende.
So, pag pinatulan mo,
Hindi naman lagi.
hindi lagi pero madalas. Pag pinatulan mo yan, alam mo mangyayari, instead of actually trying to move on, they will use it as fuel. They're like, okay, ganit, this thing,
Value your emotional labor.
always value your, emotional what?
Emotional labor.
Oh, emotional labor, yun nga, basically. That's why I'm saying, ang galawang sad boy is emotionally manipulative. Because it forces people into this mentality na you are required to help. But that's not always the case. Sometimes, they have to figure it out. You have to set your boundaries and you have to let them know na sometimes it has to be their thing. They have to figure it out on their own. And remember, you're not rejecting them. You're just giving them the chance. So you're just giving them the chance or just letting them know that they have to fix it on their own. Kapag galit sila sa'yo, then that means they don't respect your boundaries. If they think yun nga, diba? So, it's one way to help someone grow today. Wag pa biktima. Wag pa biktima sa sad boy or sad girl, basically. So, mag-ingat-ingat sa mga menhera.
Be willing to help.
Okay.
But
Yun nga.
also assert your boundaries.
Sabi nga, willing to help ka dapat, but assert your boundaries. Make sure you're not feeding the person ng the bad vibes. Don't give person the bad vibes. Don't encourage them na paghihimutok is always a good thing, okay? There's venting out. There's venting out and then there's just simply fishing for sympathy. And we don't want like that kind of things, di ba? Kaya remember guys, kapag may mga ganyan tao, wag na lang. Sumbong nyo kay Muscle.
Give them benefit of the doubt first.
Give them benefit of the doubt, pero kung may pattern yan eh. Alam mo yung pag normally kapag especially hindi kayo close, tama na yung isang sabi. Actually sobra weird na may sinabi na yun. Pagbigay siguro
Benefit of the doubt.
give them the benefit of the doubt. Malay mo malungkot talaga sila. Pero pag yung almost every magpapakita sa iyo, parang araw-araw may sinasabing masama. Ba na yan, galawang sad boy na yan. And then they would say, hindi, malungkot talaga ako, gano'n. Pero wag mong,
Ay, move on.
basically move,
You move on.
nakakapagod po, sad boys. Oo, talaga, nakakapagod, nakakagalit. Anyway, I think that's all for today, yung horoscope natin. So, yung yung writer natin, basically, si writer ng
Galit
horoscope.
sa sad boy.
Galit sa sad boy. Yun yung napansin kong overall theme ng horoscope natin ngayon is galit sa sad boy. So, anong masasabi niyo tungkol sa writer natin na kumakahugot? Alam niyo, sumusobra na tong writer na to, no?
Last Friday,
Parang
trabaho, no?
last Friday,
Tama.
hindi, last Friday, trabaho nga ba? Last Friday is parang trabaho. Yung previous one is yung sa relationships din eh. Basta ang bigat ng mga reading niya. Parang, ano nangyari dito? Nakipag-away ba to sa kapartner niya? Parang palala yung horoscope nitong writer na to. Feel ko kailangan ko magpalit ng writer. Depende sa forecast niya babasahin ko yung forecast niya ng Tuesday. Pag nakita ko na sobrang sobrang yabay pa rin ang reading niya, yung tipong pang after hours, baka magpalit na ako. GGSS, galit na galit sa sad boy. So yun, tawag dito, GGSS. Parang, pag sinasabi GGSS, parang naiisip ko, alam niyo yung mga I forgot. Yung sa mga gacha games, yung mga ganon. Ito na po, writer, ang severance pay mo. Okay, di bale, bibigyan ko siya ng severance pay. Ang severance pay ni writer...
May chance pa naman.
May chance pa naman, depende sa Tuesday reading. Pero ang severance pay niya ay... syempre, walang iba kundi ang pinaka-prestigious, pinaka-rare, pinaka-inaasam-asam na free thank you from a Carabao. As in, I'm gonna thank the writer for the content. Wala tayong magagawa. At tandaan, ang horoscope ay something-something, gabay, whatever. Hindi ko alam yung actual na nun. Bago ako umalis, tandaan, meron tayong 6-digit review in the future. Nag-iipon ako. Meron ng 11 valid entries. And I'm still looking for entries. Check my pin post on Twitter. Feel free to leave your best 6 digits there. Alam nyo na to, alam nyo na yan. Kapag hindi pa, kailangan yung alamin yan. Okay. At dahil tapos na tayo, let's go to the free talk, also known as the closing section. Kasi may trabaho ko ng alas 10. Yay! Invalid yung sa'yo. Actually, nung nag-suggest ka ng random numbers, tinry kong hanapin. May mga lumabas. Pero hindi English. I think Chinese. Chinese yung isa ay Japanese. Pero may lumabas na results nga. Hindi ko lang sure kung may English versions 'yon. So, yeah, you have to look for actual legit And make sure it's your best, guys, ha. Wag yung mamaya nag-post kayo para lang makakita ako ng gore or something. Nope. Tsaka by the way, yung 6-digit review, hindi ko sasabihin yung titles kasi 6 digits lang talaga sasabihin ko. 6 digits, tas kung ano yung opinion ko about the 6 digits. And mamayang gabi, we are going to continue Diablo 2. Yeah, we're going to continue Diablo 2 kasi nasa Act 2 na tayo. Yeah, Act 2. We are in Act 2 of the game. Hopefully matapos natin. Medyo matagal lang ang Act 2 gawa ng Arcane Sanctuary. Act 3 is gonna be a 2-part stream, pero yun. Siguro later at 10 PM. Yeah, 10 PM. Abangan ang Diablo 2. I'm gonna put the thumbnails later this day. Siguro hapon. Para may ma-share naman kayo. So always share, like, and subscribe. Baliktad. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Tapos para malay nyo, 'di ba? Yung mga common viewers na makukuha natin dito sa channel ko. Mamaya makabanding nyo at mamaya maging close kayo, 'di ba? At the end of the day, yun, alam niyo na yun. Actually, gutom na ako. Hindi pa ako kumakain. As in, literal, gumising ako. Gumising ako, sabi ko, kailangan kong mag-stream ng Bullgar. Teka, magtitimpla ako ng kape. Ano siya sabi mo magiging sad boy na kilala mo? Ano ba yan? Oy! Pang after hours yan Pang after hours yan, Alona.
Not name people.
May kwento ka? Wag mo munang pangalanan yan Kung pangalanan yan, pang after hours yata yung usapan na yan. Yung magiging sad boy. Ikaw nakikirelate ka masyado kay ate writer or kuya writer. Actually, hindi ko alam kung babae o lalaki yung writer. So, itago na natin siya sa writer, sa pangalang Writer SAAN. Ano magandang sana may sinangag pa. Seryoso nga, seryoso. My God. Alright, that's the end of the music, and I hope you had a good morning. Goodbye.